Let's solve this LeetCode top interview 150 question majority element. So, given an array of numbers, which is what we have right here, vector ints, we are editing the actual array because we have an ampersand here. It's called nums. And we're given the array nums. It's going to be of size n. We want to return the majority event. And the majority event is the element that appears more than n divided by 2 times. We can assume that the majority event always exists in the array. So essentially what this means is that the majority event is going to take up most of the array. If we look at the two test cases that we have, we can see 3 would be the majority event here, and then 2 would be the majority event here. And so if we have this in sorted order, both times the middle element will return what we want it to return. It will return this majority element. Because if we order this, it's going to be 2 through 3, and if we order this, it's going to be 1, 1, 1 right here, but then the rest is going to be 2s. And so the majority would be this right here, because if we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, we would have 3, right? Because 7 divided by 2, which is half, is going to give us 3.5. We ran down to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So the third index is going to be your middle one here. And then same thing with this one, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, ran down to 1, 0, 1. So it's going to get the 1 index right here. So with C++ in mind, let's solve this out. For this, we want to do a sort. We want to call sort, and then inside of here, we are going to pass, and sort is void. And what we pass in, it's going to return a sorted array of it. We're going to pass in nums.begin, and this is essentially going to get an iterator from the first to the end, basically. It's going to give us our beginning of the array, and then we also want comma nums.end, so we want to run this to the end plus 1 of our array. So this is going to run all the way to the end, and actually one more, so that we're able to look over all elements inside of here. So we have begin and we have end. With that in mind, nums is now sorted. After line 4, we can assume nums is sorted. What we're going to want to do is just return the middle element. So we're going to want to return nums.size, so we get the size of our numbers, and then just divide it by 2. Let's run this, bring up our test cases. Oh, and I did this wrong because what we're doing is we're getting the index. See, the index is what we're getting. What we want to get is the element at that index. So what we're going to do is have inside nums.size divided by 2. This is going to give us the index, and this will give us the element at that index. So this will pass both of these test cases. Let's submit it and see if it can pass more test cases. And it is accepted with 18 milliseconds of runtime. So it's beating most users. Pretty good on memory, not the best, but this is what I came up with. And I hope this helps you understand sorting and this LeetCode problem.